I said, Ruh. What it do, YouTube? It is your boy Boot Duger back in the building. Bring y'all another upload, and I just wanted to show y'all my little stats in the game. So, as you can see, your boy do be blowing up vehicles. I feel like I'm the only one out there. And let's just go on and get right into this video. Hope y'all enjoyed the good clips, the happy clips. Now let's just get into my real experience with this game. Sorry if I sound like I got a cold, but it is what it is. And the point of this video is just my experience with this game. And please pay heavy attention to the gameplay in the background because it's self-explanatory. It's the reason why I'm making this video. Alright? So bear with your boy. Like I said, if I sound a little hideous or whatever, but I had to make this video, man. I had to. Alright, so I'm gonna get into the pros about the game first because that list is very short compared to the cons. So the pros about the game, it has gotten better. I'll give them that. But it couldn't help but get better if they support the game. Because it was that trash at launch. And it took them a long time to get to this point. It's like pretty much almost a year and a half, like close to the game getting like this. I think it took longer than what took Battlefield 4 to get better, but that's crazy. And they had what, 6 companies working on this, development companies working on this game, 6 or 7. It's crazy, right? But anyway, on to the next one. The time in between matches has gotten better. They definitely decreased the wait time. So now as soon as the match is pretty much over, it puts you back in another lobby. So kudos for that, appreciate that. And they have addressed performance issues. The game does run smoother. I just have an issue or two with some things, and I'm gonna address that in the cons. And that's pretty much it. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, from my experience, I'm the only good things I can think of for this game right now. Alright, so let's get into the cons. And like I said, please pay attention to the gameplay in the background. Like I said, this gameplay is the reason why I made this video. Alright, so this shit ain't in no particular order. I'll just put it down as it came to my mind. A hit detection is like tossing up a coin, and that's facts. It's like sometimes you could feel the bullets hitting, and then sometimes you can. Man, just looking at this gameplay is gonna piss me off. So yeah, it's crazy. So the hit detection is still 50-50. Like that's one of the only main issues I have with this game right now, as far as performance wise, is the hit detection. Pretty much everything else is up to par. The next thing I want to talk about is too many vehicles. Way too many vehicles. And it's just, and they OP. They so hard to destroy. Like I've had a few incidents where I've gotten close enough to a tank to throw C5 on it, and I throw 3 of them on it, and it doesn't fucking explode. And they don't have the protective armor on and none of that shit, and it doesn't explode. So yeah, that's one of my gripes. One of my major gripes with this game is way too many vehicles. Even the transport vehicles are Ford Tough, built like a fucking rock. Some straight up, like a rock, oh, like a rock. That's how motherfuckers is built. I know my voice is crying. Like I said, I got a little cold, so sorry about that. But yeah, the vehicles, there's too many of them and they way too overpowered. The spawns are still dog shit. There's like I said, you can see in this video, there's plenty of times where I've just spawned and just died immediately with no chance, no chance in surviving. Like I actually get this tank right here. I actually got him. Okay, so all right, but the spawns are dog shit. You'll see in the clips in the background the gameplay. I'll spawn instantly and die from people sitting there waiting or vehicles sitting there waiting. Just is garbage. The spawns are trash. Not enough content, and everybody knows this. The developers knows this. There's not enough content in the game. Like the base maps, y'all they were so ass that y'all had to go and rework them, which cheated us out of not having any maps at all, pretty much, because y'all had to put all y'all time into fixing the base maps, the base game maps. So that's why we only have what, like 4 maps with almost in a year and a half. It's terrible. That's terrible. The game modes, not enough game modes. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Hazard's on his ass. Just take it out the game. No one is playing it. It's just, yeah, just take it out the game. It's trash. Even though they have this game now free to play on PS5, the player base has not increased. I've been checking. Somewhat. It hasn't increased. Like I said, not enough game modes. It's just Hazard Zone, Portal, Conquest, Breakthrough. Nobody's playing TDM and Rush. I mean, maybe Rush, but the, the main game modes is not enough of them. All right. Um, and speaking of maps, the maps have no flow. The the maps were designed bad, and that's why they had to go back and redo them because they was terrible. They were terrible. Running simulators, open field, just easy pickings for vehicles and snipers, and it's terrible. Only maps that was good at launch were the Portal maps. It's just, yeah, the maps is trash. Way beyond trash. Worst maps I've ever played on in a multiplayer game. In a first person shooter game, I'll say that. Worst maps ever. You get shot in the back way too often. Well, I'm gonna say it again. At least I do. And like I said, if you pay attention to the gameplay in the background, you'll see that I get shot plenty of times in the back. Like if I've saved every game that I've ever played on this game from day one to now, I can make at least an hour montage of me just getting shot in the back. Like for real, it's annoying and frustrating when you trying to play the objective or oh man, and the matchmaking is terrible with the teammates, man. It's like the dudes are just idiotic buffoons, man. The dudes don't have a clue. They don't be having a clue, man. It's crazy. Um, Not enough people destroying vehicles, man. Like I said, I feel like I be out there by myself, and it be a nice amount of people around me or within the vicinity, and no one is blowing up vehicles, and it's always somebody saving the vehicle as soon as I aim at it or something. I get shot from the back, and the teammates around me, I just, excuse me, they just unaware. They have no sense of environment, surroundings, none. Just maybe just hey Rocky, why you put on the rabbit on my head? Face ass. I'm like, man, just it's frustrating, man. It's frustrating. The explosive spam. All right, with the new gadget that they put in the game, which is the grenade, some type of grenade launcher, and it has sticky grenades. So yeah, that along with the specialist character Zane is just it's a super OP build because he has the one little grenade launcher thing as his gadget, and then you get another one with a frag grenade, and it's just super OP, bro. It's just grenade heaven, just exploding, shit exploding everywhere. It's just always grenades. Too many gadgets. Now you see dudes with their whole setup looking like they in a fucking NASA uh, like in a room for NASA, so it's just all kind of shit posted up now. It's too much shit, man. The specialist is a problem, man. The specialists make the game, not Battlefield. Like, there's another way y'all could have went about this with the specialists, in my opinion, and I'm gonna speak on that in a minute. Um, Too much verticality, and I've spoken on that plenty of times. A majority of these topics I've spoken on, but I don't want to put it all in one video and just get it out there. The verticality in the game, man, it's just you just have to look up everywhere you go, no matter where. Like if there's a building, an open field in one building, best believe it's people on that roof. It's ridiculous. The rooftop camping is, like I said, is crazy. The matches be too lopsided. Like I get tired of losing, bro. I'm so tired of losing repeatedly, back to back to back to back. It's frustrating. It's frustrating as hell, especially when you trying to win. And I've come to the point now where I don't even care no more. I'll just play for kills now. I play like a pussy now. Like majority of the players on here, if they not cheating and shit. And the game just doesn't feel like Battlefield. It don't. I've tried to enjoy this game as y'all see in the beginning. I'm damn near ranked 180 or something like that. So I've been playing it. I played the game. I played the fuck out of this game. And I feel like I got the right to say what I'm saying about it because I put in a lot of time, more time than your big Battlefield YouTubers that play this game or supposedly play the game. I got more time than them, man. Look at their rank when they get on this motherfucking upload. For real. And like I said, the specialists, y'all could have just put them in Hazard Zone and did their own thing over there and left Battlefield as Battlefield. Like, it ain't that hard. Don't try to force feed this bullshit down our throats. Don't nobody want it anyway. The button mapping on regular controllers is it's a nightmare, man. And then they just redid the mapping again, so it's a nightmare, man. Hopefully that. And I mean, you have to just figure it out, pretty much. You just gotta go in there and figure it out. And it's too many devices as well to just promotes camping. All this shit promotes camping, man. No movement. The game punishes players who play the objective. And why do y'all keep making games like that? Like, look, I just turned around, wasn't nobody right there, and as soon as I turned around, shot in the back. It's ridiculous, man. This shit is trash. It's trash. The flow of the game is ass. Y'all didn't put infantry conquest back in the game. In my opinion, one of the best game modes y'all ever put in this game. The most fun I've had since the game been out was infantry conquest. It was fun as hell. You only had to worry about transport vehicles, and everybody was keyed in on them for some reason on that, and it was fun. It was fun as hell. Gun on gun gameplay, man, it was a breath of fresh air. Y'all need to put that back. That needs to be a permanent game mode with the 64 player option and the 128 player option. Weapon balancing, the weapons are just I don't know, man. Y'all know what weapons are the best. There's always a meta or some bullshit. And that's about pretty much it, man. I think I've gotten pretty much everything off my chest when it comes to this game. Like I said, y'all definitely need more game modes. Um, Maps. It needs maps. If this game had more maps now, I don't think people would complain about this game as much, if at all. If this game had at least at least four more maps, I think the player base would actually come back. Not all the way, but it would be increased. You would definitely see a bump in the player base if it had at least four more maps and some better game modes. That's the only thing y'all need right now to somewhat put some life back into this game. I do believe, I truly believe that the player base would come back a little bit if y'all had more maps and better game modes. And these YouTubers need to quit lying out here, man. This game is ass. It's ass. It got better, but it's still ass, man. Just look at the gameplay, man. And I'm up out of here, man. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Make sure you subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Hit that like button for your boy. Comment down below. Let me know what y'all think. And this is how I feel about it, man. I'm up out of here. And everybody be blessed.
Show's over, motherfuckers.